90% of you are training for career paths that artificial intelligence will automate by December. If you stay on this trajectory, you will be replaced by a single line of code. One resilient field is expanding faster than the tech can scale, and you can pivot into it starting today. Most people assume the artificial intelligence boom is a gold rush for software developers. The New York Times recently exposed a massive shift showing that standard coding jobs are shrinking while one specific sector is desperate for human talent. Security analysts are facing an unprecedented wave of automated threats. Malicious actors are now using open-weight LLMs to launch polymorphic malware that mutates every 3 seconds to bypass firewalls. Traditional defensive software cannot keep up with this speed. This means companies are no longer just fighting human hackers, they are fighting autonomous software factories. But that is only half the crisis. The core problem shifts from simple code generation to deep systemic vulnerability. Current flagship models can scan 10,000 lines of enterprise code in seconds to find zero-day exploits that human engineers missed for years. This has inverted the balance of power in digital defense because deploying a rogue agent costs less than a penny in compute. Organizations are forced to completely restructure their infrastructure around constant compromise. Humans are no longer line defenders, they are strategic orchestrators managing automated defensive nodes. If you think this is just theoretical, the actual data proves how fast the corporate world is panicking. Look at the corporate spending data hitting the market right now. Cybersecurity Ventures report that global cybercrime costs are projected to scale drastically, forcing Fortune 500 brands to rapidly reallocate their budgets. A recent industry analysis highlighted that job postings for specialized AI risk officers and security architects have surged by over 40%. Major financial institutions are paying premium salaries to anyone who can audit model weights and prevent prompt injection attacks. This is not a future trend, it is a current corporate emergency. What happens next depends entirely on how fast you can adapt. Capitalizing on this shift requires a precise tactical framework rather than a general computer science degree. You need to focus on model security, adversarial machine learning, and automated threat hunting. Open up the official Open Web Application Security Project website to study their top 10 LLM vulnerabilities list. Mastering how data poisoning and training data extraction work makes you instantly valuable to tech firms. Certifications focusing on cloud architecture and automated incident response are replacing standard programming certificates as the highest leverage credentials. This strategy puts you ahead of the curve, but the ultimate prize is even bigger. The market is moving toward an architecture known as autonomous defense networks. In this ecosystem, specialized security professionals build defensive AI clusters that actively counter hostile network intrusions in real time. This creates an elite tier of engineers who act as commanders of autonomous digital armies. The entry barrier is high, but it offers total career insulation from automation because you are the one controlling the automated system. The financial upside for this level of expertise is scaling faster than almost any other tech sector. Yet there is still one massive variable that everyone is ignoring. The biggest underlying risk is the looming shortage of human oversight for automated compliance. Regulatory bodies worldwide are preparing strict mandates that require human sign-offs on all automated network defenses to prevent catastrophic system loops. This ensures that a human must always remain in the loop, legally protecting the job market for certified experts for the next decade. If you are positioned at the intersection of security and machine learning, your career longevity is virtually guaranteed. The window to build this specific expertise before the market becomes saturated is closing fast. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay ahead of the next major shift.